Home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, B-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Markakis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Brian Shaw, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
From the stretch. Popped up. Murphy is there. One pitch, one out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. One out, nobody on. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Ready on 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And this is high strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Runner goes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll take a look at ball one.
No strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Inciarte. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Brian Shaw.
Digging in, Brian Shaw. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Murphy on second. Tapia on at first with 2 down. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Josh
Leading
Donaldson.
up for the Braves, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way.
Yeehaw!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
0-2, here it is. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ball one, well below the zone.
1-1.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 19, Charlie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one, taken just off the inside. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Count moves to a ball and two strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Ball.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up now, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Story is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, David Dahl. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His numbers against Brian Shaw, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. McCann stands at second with no outs. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Again, a 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Jr.
In now, Ronald Acuna. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now that's popped up. Arenado has a play. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Two 2-0. Albies, a 22-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Now batting, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. First and foul. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
In now, Mike Soroka, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Raimo Tapia.
First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so there's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walters is retired, 2 down now. Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Yonder Alonso.
Just a tick behind for a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, Heidi, please. Thank you. Kyle Freeland, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Kyle Freeland.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Freeland is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Murphy has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Is taken high above the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nick Markakis.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, outside.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. That runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Donaldson over at second. Markakis at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Still 1-2. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 5 and the Rockies nothing. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson picks it up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hopped up, and the first baseman can't get there. And that misses. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Into the second deck and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now
into the box, Daniel Murphy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 5 and the Rockies 1. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Brian McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder. Keep him from getting the scoring position.
Dansby Swanson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. A nothing pitch.
Outside.
Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. McCann on at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back.
2-1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Atlanta. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Ryan McMahon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Raimel Tapia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes on 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies is there. 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
Into the box now, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Brendan Rodgers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
And that misses ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies strand one. They're down here 5-1. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
47, James Pazos.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Flying toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Another payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And the Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Daniel Murphy would be next. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. Drilled to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Rockies 2. So digging in now, Ender Inciarte.
Waiting up for the Braves, the left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to count. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No strike.
Inciarte leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McMahon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Francisco Cervelli.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder, number 13.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two bags on one swing.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 6-2. Anthony Swarzak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Anthony
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Number 9, Daniel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. In
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
McMahon.
into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Now
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Tony Walters is on deck. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-2, full count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Tony Walters.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he will make
the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mike Soroka is the winning pitcher of record. Brian Shaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.